Hello, everypony, Artelisiana here. Link to my Divinian art in the description below, and also for my Patreon if you'd like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine, so please go and give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also I have to be quick because my evil counterpart is taking over my channel, so I am fearing that it's not going to go that well. But let me know in the comments down below if she have been on my channel. I don't know, but 3, 2, 1, here we go. So the episode is starting with Applejack and Fluttershy being summoned to Las Pegasus. And I really do like the idea of those two in, a big city like Las Pegasus, because it's like when I have to go to a big city or something like that, I don't, I like the attention of all the people and stuff like that, but too much people or too many ponies, or how to say that, it can be a little bit too much. So yeah, I do understand where Fluttershy and Applejack come from, because, Applejack is the, homie pony, and Fluttershy is of course still shy and are not that outgoing. So yeah, I really do understand why they're in doubt of why the map have sent them to Las Pegasus, that is Los Angeles, or Las Vegas in a bad pony pun. I think it's actually Las Vegas because the scenery of it and the place it's taking place at a big hotel where there's a owner. And I must admit, I was like, it's Elvis, come on you guys, it's Elvis, and something is definitely wrong here. But I was actually thinking that it was the ones in the circus act that did something, a little bit shady at first. Because, with the red ferrets and stuff like that. And Fluttershy was like, I have never seen something like that before. I actually thought that they maybe had painted the ferrets red and stuff like that. But then we get to Flim and Flam that are arguing about ticket sales, and for some odd reason this benefits the hotel owner and stuff like that if they all stay in the same area. I feel like it's a little bit weird because it should benefit him that they're working better together and still want to be there. He could just, have been like, how much do you want if you need to work together instead, and, make a good act, or how to say that not be spreading stuff where they're trying to go apart from each other. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. And also because I think that Elvis Presley was a good guy, and putting him in those shoes where he's the bad guy, I don't feel like it's fitting to him, especially when Applejack says he left the building and stuff like that. I know that it's the saying for Elvis Presley and stuff like that, but I don't feel like he was a guy that could do such a thing in real life. But now this is a cartoon, so I'm guessing that we're just going to be, imagining that. But I do believe that if children asked me who Elvis Presley was, or who the, manager was going to represent, I would say to them, well, he was going to represent Elvis Presley, but they made him evil, and he was not an evil guy. He he was the king, the king of rock, and that is it. I don't know how evil that is, but never mind. I like the episode with, Applejack being in doubt that she was going to help Flim and Flam. But actually, I was also like, oh, come on, Applejack. All needs help sometimes with finding out a friendship problem and stuff like that. You should know from, previous episodes. But yeah, it's still good that she goes and try to find the friendship problems with the other ponies, because then we find out that the hotel manager is spreading the lies to get the ponies to stay at his hotel and making the circus act numbers and stuff like that. And I also like the idea that Flim and Flam has, that they hatch with Applejack and Fluttershy, where Fluttershy is in a other dress, trying to convince the hotel manager that she has a lot of money and stuff like that. But he sees right through her, and I actually thought that the plan was going to fail. But when they came up to him and he started to make the monologue, or how to say that, I knew that, that it was going to be told to all of the ponies, because he was not careful enough to look after that Fluttershy was pushing the button on the telecon. So yeah, I really do like the idea of that, and that surprised me, because I don't know how else they could have, convinced all of the other ponies that he was actually lying. So yeah, and I also like the way that Flim and Flam actually have learned their lesson and are, they're trusting Applejack more than they're trusting the hotel manager, even though that he is saying that he is their friend and stuff like that. I still believe that Flim and Flam have come a long way, even though that they actually overtake Las Pegasus at the last point. But I actually feel like they can be a great fit there, and I still believe that there is going to be some way that either Flim or Flam can, I don't know, constrain Applejack to go on a date or something. Or maybe Fluttershy, I don't know. No, Discord would not like that. So yeah, and I don't feel the other apples will be fond about Applejack taking either Flim or Flam home and being like, hey, look there, who I got as a boyfriend. But I always thought that Flim and Flam was apples. You can clearly see in their stubbornness, the way that they act towards each other when they're in problems, that they definitely have some apple family in them, and their cutie marks are apples, so of course. And we get a little bit, to know about Flim and Flam. I forgot, which was better at what, but one is good with the economy, and the other one is a good, sales pony, or how to say that. And I really do feel like it fits for them, and that was also why they could, con Ponyville those 2 times with the medicine and the other stuff. I forgot the other stuff, but I know that it was 2 times. And yeah, I really do understand where Applejack is coming from, that she doesn't want to help them at first, but later on that she realizes that she have to help them to get where they want to do. And I also feel like it was nice to see Fluttershy using her ability to talk with animals to get even more information about, what the hotel manager was saying behind the other ponies' backs and stuff like that. And then we must say that animals are also telling the truth. So yeah, that's actually all that I have to say about this episode. I really did like it. It was a nice, colorful episode. maybe it was a little bit predictable, but I really do. I liked it, and I'm going to watch it again. As I said, the only thing I didn't like was that they put Elvis Presley into a bad lighting of his character. But that was actually all, and oddly, Anna, my evil counterpart, is coming back. So I hope that you guys are ready for that. I think that I will go with her until I have a collab. So yeah, that's actually all. Okay, yeah, bye. And do remember that inspiration is right around the corner, and take care of yourself and loved ones. Bye.